Okay, so this is Lincoln at the Capitol. So this is I am I'm sharing this from Seeing Red, Nebraska. So John Lowe is currently standing on the steps of the Capitol building of Lincoln without a mask on after he helped pass an unconstitutional abortion bill and voted against all of his renters' best interests over the last 3 weeks. He did not vote to do anything to help you in Kearney. This man, I'm mad. I'm mad right now. So I don't know if you can. I don't think you can hear that. I don't think you could hear any of it because I don't think I'm so mad right now. So John Lowe, our senator, I'm gonna have to go back to. I'm so mad. Okay, so Seeing Red, Nebraska just went offline. So we're gonna go back to the other person I was watching. Hold on. So we're gonna just broadcast this real quick because I like this person.
I'm sorry? Okay. Have you been a long-time advocate against pro-choice? 10 years? Have you gone out to petition outside of the Planned Parenthood and all that? Okay. Nice.
So they're stealing her sign. She is an anti-protester. She's using sex trafficking as an excuse to be there. She's actually anti-choice, pro-forced birth, anti-abortion. So yeah, all these people are super happy because women no longer have the right to choose a specific form of abortion that has already been ruled unconstitutional. So we have protests today, sex trafficker stuff. So, John Lowe, I'm just going to keep saying his name. John Lowe is currently in Lincoln on the steps of the Capitol with the other senators that help pass this unconstitutional abortion bill that they just signed into law. He's not wearing a mask and he's not social distancing. He also voted against all of his renters' best interests while he was in Lincoln over the last 3 weeks. He did not vote to end evictions. He did not vote to help with the CARE Act funds. He did everything that Pete Ricketts told him to do, which was nothing that will help us. I am running against him as a legislator. I'm running against him. Personally, I'm so worked up right now. I'm running against him because of what is happening right now. Okay? I am running against John Lowe because he helps to pass unconstitutional abortion bills.
Like, they were holding that human trafficking sign and they were holding that abortion sign, and I'm kind of just like, there was a lot of division, like, everywhere.
This whole thing is just...
What time did this start?
Let me double check what time it is.
Here, I'll show the comments too.
Sorry, it's 10 o'clock.
Excuse me, ma'am? Excuse me? Hi, I'm with the press, and I was just wondering if I can get a statement from you about today.
For
Just like today's event and like how long you've been advocating for pro-choice and all of that.
what channel are you with?
I own my own media company.
Oh. They won't get mad at me, will they?
No,
They won't get
I
mad.
own it.
Oh. Well, I gotta think of what I want to say.
Just like whatever thoughts come to your mind about today.
I am so glad that we are on the way to no abortion. When I seen and heard of those little babies and how they were being killed, I just about died myself. I said, those little babies getting hurt so much. And oh, God bless America. Thank you, dear Jesus. Thank you, Mary. Thank everyone who prays for this day to come.
So can I ask you a question? So if you're against abortion, right? And this is kind of like neutral. Like I'm just asking a question. What are those like young mothers supposed to do? The women who've been raped, and forced to have these kids. What are they supposed to do in that case scenario if, they're impregnated against their will?
That's a tough question, man. Well, I was about in that situation. You pray to Jesus, you go to your family.
And what about the people that don't have families that can help them when they are pregnant?
There's people out there that will help you get through it.
Are there?
And if you really, really can't, there's adoption, there's Catholic agencies. Priests.
This is forced birth. That's what she wants. She wants you to have a baby because she doesn't. Because
That are unable to have a baby.
Okay. Have you been like a big advocate also for
You are not
adoption and
entitled to
helping
have
these kids
children.
be raised?
you do not have to have a child.
I haven't gotten into that.
Okay.
God, how much is she gonna keep touching her mask? Like,
But I've been going through some hard times myself, so I haven't
Yeah.
been able to do very
hold on.
Okay, gotcha. All right, well, thank you. Hello. Hi, I'm just out here as media getting statements from everybody. Are you guys interested in giving your thoughts about today? Oh, it's raw and unfiltered, so it's whatever your thoughts are about today. No? Why not? Hello, excuse me. Hi, I'm here with the press, just getting statements from everybody about today. I just kind of wanted to get people's thoughts on today's abortion bill. Thoughts aren't about it, and if you've been a longtime advocate for pro-choice. Pro-life. Excuse me, pro-life. Okay.
We watched all the hearings, we watched all the debates, we saw the two positions of the senators.
I love that. So my favorite thing is all the statements.
Okay. A common question like the public has is, there are young women who are sold into sex trafficking rings, and sometimes they're rescued and they're impregnated by their rapist. What are they supposed to do kind of in that situation if they're not able to raise a kid, young teenagers, early 20s?
Sometime when you get home, it looks like the Lego version is so bad. It looks like they took this
Women
design
like that,
and
I
they
know
built it out of
for
like
sure, there are many, many
But
families.
then that's what the Americans talking about that.
Killing a person does not.
It would be pretty hard to get a lot of delay, even at a pretty small.
It's really hard to hear these people.
Okay, gotcha. Well, thank you.
I'm gonna tell them that. Wow, no caps. What? I can't type. I don't know if he's gonna see that. So yeah, so this is Lincoln. There are some sex trafficking protests. It's anti-choice, anti-abortion, forced birth is what's happening. Our senator is part of this. This is why I'm running against him.
All right, guys, I gotta run. I'm actually late for a meeting that's at my office, and everybody's there waiting for me. So I gotta go.
Hey, thanks
I think
for
I
sharing.
titled
I
this
wish you could hear me.
pro-choice.
So, yeah. So, I need to see. Hold on. So yeah, this is what's going on today. Is like, oh yeah, here we go. I'm gonna share Seeing Red now. There we go.
What a sick message for little boys to hear.
Oh, I missed something apparently. So yeah,
Somehow they're
bodily autonomy is more important than that of their sisters.
There you go. So yeah, our state senator is voting in against the best interests of his constituents.
Weird. I don't see Senator Crawford here. I don't see Senator Walls or Senator Quick.
Just Senator Lowe
I don't
and
see
Geist.
Senator McDonald here. Those were all the Democrats that
Yeah, the
helped
Democrats
bring
aren't
you
going to be there.
today.
So yeah, again, I'm going to have to
Everyone
definitely
else opposed it
just
for other reasons.
like.
Oh, who's this skankaroony here?
I'm gonna have to.
We're gonna call it. I think all the exciting stuff has happened.
Yep, it did. So I'm going to definitely be protesting Lowe. I'm going to be protesting outside of his business because that's public. I'm going to be protesting outside of his house because sidewalk is public. And I'm going to let him know exactly how I feel about him not helping his renters, his literal renters. He's a landlord who's been voting against his tenants' best interest because it doesn't help him. He is a landlord voting against his tenants' best interest with the CARE Act funds because he wants property tax relief. It doesn't benefit his renters. Is he going to lower his rent when his taxes go down? I know for a fact, that he was collecting rent at the beginning of the pandemics from his businesses without working with them. And then I know for a fact somebody told the governor that his peons were not doing what he said they needed to be doing in their own districts. And then magically John Lowe went back with the rent money he collected, tried to give it back, and tried to give them an extension on May. They said, no, take it because we're going to owe you anyway. You already took it. Why are you giving it back? Our state senator, John Lowe, is not for the people. If he was, I wouldn't be running right now. I wouldn't be on the internet angrier than a Trump supporter who's been told he can't say the N-word. Okay? My state senator has still not responded to me, his constituent, about the pandemic. My state senator tells his friends in town that he doesn't want to have his job and that the only reason why he's there is because the governor asked him to run at the 11th hour against Bob Lammers because the governor didn't like him. And we see what has happened over the last 4 years with John Lowe as our senator. I'm running for office. Do you think I want to be running for office right now? No. I want to be making masks with my daughter, worrying about when my next child's going to be born. And instead, I'm here on the internet ranting because my state senator is not allowing me to live my life in pursuit of liberty, happiness. I don't have happiness and I don't have liberty. I'm not free. I have no choice. I have no choice. I have a choice. It's running for office. It's getting on the internet and being loud about this unconstitutional bill. It has already been deemed unconstitutional in other courts, and the Supreme Court over the summer ruled that this is unconstitutional because it limits a woman's choice. In the words of Senator Kavanaugh on the floor, there is no one who should choose my medical care except me, my doctor. The only person that has any say over what I do with my health is my husband. And even he knows it's my choice. I can't get my tubes tied unless my husband says I can. He can go get a vasectomy on Monday. Doesn't need my permission. He can get a pill over the counter to help him if he needed it. He doesn't. Why are women under attack? Why is it we live in a world that is making us, forcing us to create life against our will? Why do we have men praying at us Because we want a choice. Why is religion being used in this government decision? Why is church and state not separate right now? Why is government interfering in my personal medical life? We vote on November 3rd. I'll be on the ballot because I made sure I was, because I knew that I could not let John Lowe be in office for another 4 years without trying to do something to make sure he wasn't in it. He's supposed to be making sure we don't get evicted during a pandemic because the government put themselves in the position to do that. So instead of helping his constituents as an elected official, he's using the law to do whatever he wants. And it's not going to benefit you. And that's all I got, because I have to go make signs and go protest my senator now. So if you guys want to go out with me, let me know. Five years ago, if you would have asked me if I would have been here right now doing what I'm doing, I would have said yes. Because every person who cried on election night knew that this is what was going to happen. For everybody to tell us that it wasn't going to happen, I'm on the ballot in November. We are not being proven wrong right now. So in the immortal words of C.J. Abernathy, have a great day or don't. The choice isn't yours. It's the government's.